Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the longest running daily show on earth.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living.
The Mark Inspires Variety Show. Day 1682. Joanne, how is it 82? Joanne! We can hear her wheezing. Joanne, are you going to join the show anytime? Oh, welcome. Welcome to the program, Joanne. Guys, we're here. Very special occasion. The first time I've completed the BeatSeat in something other than a wood color. First time ever. I'm kind of excited about this. I have not played it yet, so we're going to play it together in the moment. Joanne, you know what? I'm going to get rid of you. Sorry. The wheeze is obnoxious. We're going to the BeatSeat scene. There it is! The blue BeatSeat.
So many perfect ways to spend your day.
Let's take a look at her. Now the back, I still haven't put the pearl inlay yet, so there's green tape, so just deal with it. Here we go.
Amazing how often I forget the old days, lying in the field under the sun while the birds fly around and sing. There's something to live for.
So let's hear how she sounds. He always wants me to point to him when he does the woohoo. Guys, I'm sitting on the blue BeatSeat, and of course, it's like this setup is never right because I need the guitar in my hand. Let's listen to her for a second. This is the blue BeatSeat, first ever of its kind. I think what we have to do here is there it is. Isn't that right? There we go. Let's put that part in. Right? And then we'll do it like this. I think that's better for this purpose. Bring myself down even more. It's just so awkward. I gotta really get. What did we have yesterday? test usually is, okay, what about if you just play it with your hands? How does she sound? Sick. Get a BeatSeat at BeatSeat.rocks. We're getting rid of that. That, of course, is my song, I Need to Be Alone. We played it yesterday. This, guys, I want to first of all say hello to S. Coop, to Virginia, to Bradley Smith, to Trish Killian, to Derek Pardon, to Virginia. We're saying hi to Barilla in the house. I'm looking up to see Pamela Swan, Channel 7 News. Mark Pires, we're here saying hello at the top of the show. We have liberty and freedom. We are looking for liberty and freedom. We of liberty and freedom in the chat. And Schubert residences with Verte. Hammer Jammer. Bammer Whammer. Guys, first of all, I'm pumped to see Verte here again. If you haven't subbed yet to Verte, what the freaking heck is wrong with you? Hold on, not. Here we go. We gotta go back to that. You gotta be able to see the guitar. Joanne, can we do this like with you not wheezing? That would be helpful. And then we'll bring, so I don't look weird with my body all below the top of the, you know what I'm saying. This is just a weird setup. It's a weird setup. There we go. That'll play right there, Joanne. It's, all right, so this song right here. This one I tried to play for you guys a couple days ago, and I was like, I wish I could find the lyrics. Freaking found the lyrics. Okay. So, without further ado, a song that I think is probably one of the best songs. Just because of there's 3 parts to it, and I don't know. I haven't heard it in a while, but let's see if I can make a nice version of it for us to listen back to again and again and again on the Blue BeatSeat. close eyes, I open up another door. Look inside, find my inner fears. Before you blink, it's gone. You tell me to stand for what I am. I tell me the clouds are in the air. Thank heavens I am just a freak. And did I scare you when I looked at you? Opportunity is go back to that line again. Scary when I looked at you. Did you trust me when I looked into your eyes? Dreamers find what dreamers see inside. Can you find my soul? Chasing freedom, it's knocking at my door. Visions in my head. You tell me reality's just a state. I tell me my mind has lost its mind. Thank heavens I am just a freak. Did you wonder how and why I stand? Opportunity is knocking at my door. Dreaming life, I'm dreaming life. I am dreaming life. And dreaming life, I'm dreaming life. I am dreaming life. Close my eyes, an ocean of clouds appear. Rest my thoughts, I'm blind. I've dreamt real life, I've slept inside the beast. The future opens my eyes. You tell me I am dreaming life. I tell me to dream a dreamer's dream. Thank heavens I'm a super freak. Where did I see this place before? Hold the answers to my head. Dreaming life, dreaming life. I'm dreaming life. I'm dreaming life. I'm dreaming life. I am dreaming life. This is 25 years old. This piece of paper. Dreaming life. Hope you enjoyed that one.
singing loud and clear, and the broken bottle, it opens up, and then I see that my life is free. I wanna be free. Like a child I run around outside, try to find the power in everything. I land short and cannot see a thing, blind to the light. Oh, I wanna be free. Yeah, yeah. I wanna be free. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Freedom to be what I want to be. Freedom to do what I want to do. Yeah. Oh, you can't stop me now, 'cause I'm on my own. I don't know where I'm going to. I wanna be free. Yeah, yeah. Wanna be free. Yeah, yeah. I wanna be free. Yeah, I wanna be free. Oh, no, 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 no. Freedom to be what I want to be. Freedom to do what I want to. You can't stop me now, 'cause I'm on my own and I'm going to. I wanna be free. I wanna be free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wanna be free. Oh no. Yeah, I wanna be free.
You're going to a different vibe there.
I wanna be free.
It's the third song I ever wrote in my life. Ooh, this was a cool tune. Maybe I'll play with this. It's kind of cool.
To live for the right thing with it, so I smile.
I gotta freaking look at this. Again from the top, Joanne. I need to clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat.
You know what I'm talking about. Anyway. It's called I Try.
I smile like the sunshine on me. It's all the same as long as you are feeling fine. Well, here we go. Snooze past for a while. cloak and start again. Yeah. Is it too late? Or can I still play what I dream? Can I try? Take me higher, love, take me all the way. This dusty road that I travel on, leave me what I am for. Who I find in here, what I feel, what I love, what I need. Oh, I need you, baby, yeah. Go back again. Snooze past 4. Snooze past 4. And write down who I am. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Snooze past 4 a while until the day ends. Day and stay and live. Fly, Lee! Joanne! Joanne, where's my wheeze, like, trap? Where all I have to do is put your wheeze in the line of the fly. Zzz, dead. You know when you go like in the backyard, you get that laser thing? Zzz. Oh, there's another dead mosquito. Joanne does that with the wheeze. It just flies dying everywhere. Who needs Sensei Round Eye when you got a Joanne? It's the one thing she's good at. Joanne's also been known to use the old, tongue, like a frog. She'll just rip it out and she sucks down those flies. Protein. Oh, you guys didn't know that the inspiration for Frogger was Joanne? What's the matter for you?
freaking hell is someone going to come along and be like, dude, just go in this studio and just play it every day. Just go and freaking play every day. Just keep putting out music. Because what the freaking heck? I don't even know how to play this thing. But now I know I just want to play it. And I feel it. I always want to play it. But now I'm like, I want to play. Like, what the frick is that? I don't know. We're doing it in the moment here. Guys, we rocked out 2 old school crazy tunes. And let's see. Here's the real words to Pretty Song. I'm wondering if I should try to play it for you. Because I tried a few times before and it didn't go too well because I couldn't read the lyrics. But this one right here. This is... So, I wrote this on November 3rd, 1997. Pretty Song. My first band I decided to name was Tribal Philosophy. That was the first band name I came up with. Tribal Philosophy, Kindred Spirits, The Reservoir, and then Mark Pires. You know, it's interesting. I sit here as I sit on the invention I'm so thankful that came out of my soul, of this BeatSeat. But I'm glad that I decided to spend whatever money. It is a lot of money to do this, but to patent this thing, the idea, the patent, the utility, the design behind it. Because I really think it will change music. That being said, if I look back at my timeline of music when I started bands, Tribal Philosophy, Kindred Spirits, The Reservoir, Mark Pires. I would say if I stood on a rock here 25 years later after I picked up a guitar for the first time, whatever it was, and I'm looking back, I would say that my show that started here is basically like a tribal philosophy, coming together and lifting each other up, joining in times of need, but also when things are going well, and always being able to send some love in a group format, something that is desperately needed. Kindred Spirits. I feel like that's the perfect name for what we are. You know, you guys who found this show, others out there that haven't but will, those are all the kindred spirits, at least mine. And that's something that's special. I think that the amount of people I come across that will finally see one piece of content, they're like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, if you could just get them to somehow, like a lot of them, I'm like, hey, come on over. We're here every night. I don't know if they ever will, but the point is, there are more people like us. There are more kindred spirits that we need to gather here. I'm pretty certain that there's a large group of negative people out there that would never want to be a part of this show because we're lifting people up. We're having a great time. We're in the moment. We're not living in fear and dread and all this other weird stuff that they're pushing out at us in the news. We're here in the moment, expressing ourselves through this drum that I created. Thanks to God. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you. I can't express any more proudly and also truthfully that every single thing that happens here in this show is an absolute message from the Almighty God himself, you know, because I am here completely serving Yeshua. I'm here serving God. I'm here putting out this message that it's never ending because there's only one spirit that would give me the strength to do this, suppressed and, you know, persecuted in a weird social media way for almost 5 years in a row, every single day. And that strength comes from the Almighty Creator Himself, the one and only that made everything here possible. You know, it's so funny. I look at my kids and I understand where I, you know, am the piece, this small piece that made all these little things happen, like children. And I'm looking at them and how they have this whole other tree of their own that would eventually go forward and have its own fruit bear. And it's an amazing thing when you see how the beginning of time brought us to where we are today. But the problem is, if we don't continue on, if we don't continue bearing fruit and letting that fruit develop into new trees, so to speak, I just know that everything that's happened here. I mean, there's so many songs, especially when I used to write, where I would reference God. I'd reference how it's absolutely 100% the Creator who's pushing this message out, you know, through me. You know, we're all just vessels for a message in one way or another. It depends on who you want behind you, pushing your message out there. This world, we all know, is owned by the devil. We all know that he has all the power here. And we're here at the mercy of the evil amongst us. And that's a sad thing. But it's real. The one thing we know is that we do have the ability to be saved. So, what we need to do is start loving each other. It's so funny, the simple messages of this show are just, I'm listening to how connected they are to the important messages of the Bible. It's like, you know, that was, I guess, intentional, because I used to be extremely religious. I used to go to this Young Life, and I mean, this, I wear this every single day. This to me is like, it's funny, my kid looks at it, he's like, you look like a missionary. My son goes, you look like a missionary. And I go, well, that's because this thing is like a beefy, wood cross. Like, it's what you'd see, some crazy dude walking down the street with some massive cross on his chest, And the story behind that's pretty crazy, but this was baptized by a priest, Father Kevin, Monsignor Kevin. And when I was 16 years old, and I went to this thing called Emmaus. Emmaus was amazing because the message was participate, don't anticipate. And it's a very, very interesting thing, but participate, don't anticipate is simply live in the moment and don't think about anything but the moment. Don't think about the future because it doesn't exist yet. And everything surprised me that whole weekend. There's this great moment where I'm sitting there and all of the parents come walking in the room after this, 2-3 days alone with all this, you're steeped in this religious, message and all of this just really positive energy from all the other kids who feel the same way about their faith. It's amazing. And all of a sudden you're sitting in a room because you haven't seen your family in, I think it's 4 days, okay? It was a full week, this thing. And they come walking in the room with candles, and they're singing I think it was Hallelujah, the Jeff Buckley tune, which maybe I should play tonight. And it was just such a powerful moment. We're all sitting in the middle crying because our parents are walking around singing this song, and we're so connected in that moment. And at the end, I got this cross from Father Monsignor Kevin. Now this cross, I wore it, for a while when I was a kid, and then I took it off my neck maybe when I'd probably say when I was 18, and I put it in a box. I got married, had kids, seen it a bunch of times in the drawer, And one day I started realizing that, I'm doing all these things trying to make a difference in the world, but it's not for me. It's to give glory to the one and only. I'm looking at the cross one day, and I started realizing the connection that cross had in my life. I got that cross, when I was 16 from Monsignor Kevin, but Monsignor Kevin was like the only priest I ever saw in my life where I was like, that is a holy man right there. I never saw anybody that made me just inspired so much within the sermon, within his messages. He was so passionate. Now, the name of my show for the first maybe 100 and 200 days, 300 days was Mark Pires Real Talk. I changed the name, but it was Mark Pires Real Talk, and I remember I was 91 days in, and I'll tell you that, okay, that's a little further down the line. But so I got this cross from Monsignor Kevin, and years go by where I lose track of him. I can't find him. Why the heck is my camera not focusing in? It's really quite amazing that you get this camera. Oh, there you go. So I lost track of Monsignor Kevin for about 14 years. He left the church and he went to a different church in a different town. And I just never saw him again. I was like, that's the only priest I ever thought. So I was like, that guy is 100% doing the work of the Lord. So I'm out, and I'll just cut to the chase. So I'm out on a date, my first date with my wife. We're talking about people that inspire us, people that were influences in our lives. And she mentioned a few, and so I told her about Monsignor Kevin. I said, you know what, there was one priest that I always looked up to. He always was there with just such a powerful message of support, but also wisdom. Young guy, too. That was what was so great about him. When I was a kid, 16 years old, he was 40. So I loved this guy. He was hip. He actually went to college first, lived life, and then decided to go to seminary school when he was like 23, 24, something like that, or 28. So he lived life, and then he was like, I think I'm going to be a priest. So he knew what it was like to date girls and all this stuff. You'd think like priests never do that. So this guy was really down. He was hip. He was cool. He had a goatee. And so Monsignor Kevin was my guy. Lost track of him. So I told her, I said, this guy, Monsignor, Father Kevin, he was the most amazing priest I ever saw in my life. And she goes, not Kevin Royal. And my freaking jaw dropped. And I was like, yeah, that's what? And she goes, yeah, that's my cousin. And I was like, what? And so all of a sudden, this man that I lost track of maybe 13 years before, who basically was my connection to God and to my faith, because he was the only person that I felt wasn't trying to just milk people for money. Like I saw that the Monsignor of the church was like, "Hey, we have a renovation coming up. Make sure you give extra this month." I'd be like, "What kind of scumbag?" You know what I mean? Like, what kind of scumbag comes out here and begging for money for the church? You know what I mean? So I didn't like that. But this guy was real. This guy was this freaking camera. There we go. Thank you for being maybe I have to. I don't know what I have to do. Anyway, Monsignor Kevin married me to my wife, baptized me to my 3 kids. It's amazing when sometimes you realize there's no way to deny the existence. There's no way. The Reservoir, that was the other name of the bands. I'd say 209 songs currently out. All these other songs I'm playing for you. Maybe hundreds of songs that are on the YouTube channel from the last 1,681 days. That's quite a reservoir. We spent some time doing Mark Pires Renaissance Man as well. And you know what? I mean, it's not something where it's like embellishing. I started looking up what a Renaissance man is, and basically it does describe what I am, you know, an inventor, a musician, a singer, a comedian. Like, if you start going down the line of things that I'm doing at pretty high levels because of how much time I've spent, you know, mastering them here live with you, I'd say that you could define that as such, a Renaissance man. But that's not anything that people know how to spell. I didn't even know how to spell it at first. I'm like, is it two N's? Is there an S? Is double S with a Q? Like, I thought I was trying to name Elon Musk's kid.com. So we settled here on what is absolutely the perfect name for what this show is. This is a variety program. It's been here for 4.5 years. And there's music, there's comedy, there's inspiration, there's truth, there's poems, there's improv comedies, there's full feature films created live in front of you. Live songwriting is a massive thing. And there's an invention, a drum that no one else in the world has, really. There's a few people that do because I built them for them and I sent them off. But on the professional stage, I'm the one person on earth that's mastered this thing. So if someone does have a BeatSeat, they should join. So spread the word, BeatSeat.rocks. I'm going to play your pretty song. Let's see how it goes. And this is probably, November 3rd, 1997. Make way for my destiny. She don't know it. I am lost somewhere. It's dark and I can't see. Pray to the Lord for forgiveness. Forgive the everlasting dream, that I might see through it all. I'm losing my self-esteem. I'm losing my self-control. Let's sing a pretty song. A pretty song. Sing a pretty song. What if this world really... Oh, jeez, this I have to really read these lyrics, and this is a weird part. Oh, this is good timing. If I didn't look up, you know what I mean? Like, seriously. Let's sing a pretty song. Let's sing a pretty song. What if this pain lasts longer than I could? I would only pay a little longer till I find the questions to the answers. Maybe I'll trust my intuition. Maybe I'll stop suspending. Oh gosh, I wish I remember how this part goes. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, guys. This is 1997. Don't get fresh.
What if this pain lasts longer than I could? What if I could pray a little longer till I find the questions to the answer? Maybe I'll trust my intuition, suspended in thought, complete resolution, breathing down my neck as all the leaves are falling down. Pretty zone. Let's sing a pretty song.
Ah, you had it for a minute.
Sing a pretty song. Pretty soon. The Lord knows our short-lived fate. I pray to Him, beseech my lowly, forced, tormented pain. Why must I be the cause of lives that represent my lonely life? Things aren't the way they seem. What do you want from me? Patience, be not afraid. Pretty song is everything. It's everything to me. Let's sing a pretty song. Let's sing a pretty song. Sing a pretty song. Let's sing a pretty song, 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 a pretty song. Pretty song. pretty song, pretty song. Pretty song, pretty song. Pretty song, pretty song. Pretty song, let's sing a pretty song. Sing a pretty song.
Sometimes you play a pretty song from 1997. And Joanne, thanks for nothing on your part over there, you know, with the Wheeze. We were here. We were doing the show. And everybody just completely missed the music. They couldn't hear a thing. They saw the move. Yeah, no, Joanne. They saw the movement. They saw my hands moving. They saw me going. But they heard, that was you. That was you the whole time, you know. S. Coop was like, Mark, it would have been great if we heard you. We still enjoyed watching. Thank you, S. Coop. S. Coop still enjoyed watching, Joanne, but didn't get to hear anything. She had to put on her headphones and listen to something else. Listen to the new Taylor Swift. I get it. Oh, we couldn't tune in Singularity, the Mark Pires 16th album, or maybe Back to the Future, Mark, or, you know, or one of the other 16 albums. Oh, yeah, what's the Taylor Swift album? S-Coop, really? Come on. You know what? I expect more from you. I'm saying no to Taylor. She's got enough Taylor babies, or whatever they call them, you know. Taylor Twists? What are they called again? I don't know what the hell they're called. But the bottom line is this. Tune into Singularity. Guys, it's free to listen to. Just go to SoundCloud and type in Mark Pires. You're doing it. You're doing it. The Donald Trump Show, Bradley Smith knows what's going down. We have a very interesting thing I could share with you if you guys want to go and watch it yourself. This will be Chicky Bob, Chicky Boo. This one right here, by the way, when you push play on this one, yeah. Joanne. You know, Joanne, sometimes I ask you for one thing and all you do is give me the wrong one thing. I just want one thing. And you're just doing the one thing you do. Yeah? The Wheezy Magoo. Sometimes we call you Wheezy McGee, Joanne, but today you're Wheezy Magoo. Mr. Magoo's granddaughter. Joanne, what did you prefer if I said, Joanne, would you go and get me the file from the file cabinet? Woo, like a Magoo? Because you are a Magoo. Let's see, we're going to put in Tram. So this right here, I'm going to give you a little something, okay? I'm going to give you a little something. this right here, but there's so much content here, guys. Like, what are we talking? You know, what are you talking? What are we talking? So this right here, it's just, you know, it's insane the amount of goodness we have here for this show, but the Donald Trump show, like, really, how do you not? You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to give you the whole thing, guys, so you can watch it. And it's not the whole thing because I didn't put the whole thing out yet, but I'm going to just share this with you. And I'm going to probably put out a, you know, I guess I can't find that. I'm going to give you guys something else then. I think this is pretty funny. I'll just play it 1 second. This is Trump had a commercial against Sleepy Poopy Pants. I'm not sure if you saw this, guys. This may be new. I'm not sure. Sometimes you will get like something they're using now for this cycle, but it's from the old cycle. It's hard to tell. You know, you have to watch and see. You know, if it's like a new Sleep Sofa Joe clip where he does something stupid, or if it's old, you know, where he does something stupid. Either way, he does something stupid. You're about to see. Let's see what happens over here. I don't know if I'll be able to find it now after doing it that way. Joanne, you know... Oh, this is what I was going to do. Chicky Bob. Here we go. Joanne, we're playing this one. You need to stop wheezing so people can hear it. No one's going to be able to hear a thing over your stupid wheeze. What? No, we know it's a birth defect, Joanne. Please,
get away with a great deal at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Now's the time to get in and get away. Get up to $1,000 bonus cash.
Thank you, Joanne. At the wheeze. Thank you.
We have an exclusive from Joe Biden. It's a Trump commercial. Now, look, I know I've been saying things a little awry lately, but I have one statement for you today. I'm standing on my record. My record for being a racist, lying Biden. That's right. Now, look, poor kids are just as smart as white kids. 4 different people are going to be smart. And look, if you got questions about whether you're going to vote me or Trump, then you ain't black. What did he just say? I could say whatever I want and people will let me get away with it. Sleepy, sneaky, sleazy Joe Biden. Lying with Biden. That's right. Look, final plea. I'm Jill's husband, smoking Joe Biden. I'm running for hall monitor. Give me a look over. You don't like what you see, then vote for the other Biden. I'm standing by my record, and I'm going to beat Joe Biden. I'm Donald J. Trump. And I approve this message.
Oh, goodness. You know, I did a lot of those face swaps. You know, lots and lots of face swaps, guys. All you have to do is go... Oh, thank you, D. Sully. Head over to if you're still here, head over to YouTube and enjoy the show with us over there. We're here... hopefully gathering some more, you know, people. But besides that, it's an hour and 10 minutes into the show, guys. It's supposed to be less than an hour. You can't do an hour and 10 minute shows. Nobody's going to watch the replay. In a perfect world, I'd do a 5-hour show every day. I'm just saying, you know. We're out here writing. We're creating. This is for history. Marconi? You know, everybody's like, I really liked Marconi. You're welcome. When I did it as Marconi, you know. It's like I gotta create radio so one day I can, you know, write music to be on the radio. Marconi. And then they stole it and gave it to that freaking fraud. Back to the future, Mark. Guys, if you haven't gone back into the past yet, into the future with Joanne, it's the first... You know, Joanne doesn't wheeze in the film. You got to go away. It's all right, Joanne. We still know what you sound like. Because all we hear is you. You know? Unbelievable. I wish, Joanne, I wish I could hear anything but your dumb wheeze right now. What's that? What? There's a song? No, Joanne says there's a song on right now. There's no background music that I can hear. No, Joanne, there's nothing. Just your stupid wheeze. Like, do you hear the beach seat? It's shaking. The snares inside the beach seat are shaking. My car alarm just went off. Joanne, where's the button? Can you freaking push the button? Yeah. Push the button, Joanne. Gosh almighty. She really is the worst. Now, Joanne, now the neighbor's car alarm is going off as well. Still don't hear any music though. You keep saying that you hear music. Nothing. I got your wheeze dialed in though, Joanne. I got the wheeze dialed in. Out of my mind now. I can't anymore. But I shall continue. Joanne, can you put some music on, please? What? Guys, really? There's music? Joanne, I really can't hear a thing over your stupid wheeze. Can you turn it down a notch? Oh, thank you, Joanne, for doing a notch. She did it just a notch, guys. Oh, Anna Treos, Barella, Bradley Smith, Derek Pardon. There's a fly. I'm feeling it, you know. Kill It and Grill It, Lori Wagner, Leisure number 7, Pamela Swan, Scoop. Thank you for the BeatSeat.rocks, guys. Check it out. Make sure you check out the website. Share it with somebody who's a musician who wants to get an edge, because this thing allows you to create songs live in the moment all by yourself. Case in point. Oh, Joanne, I turned it loud enough. Maybe I can... Nope, sorry. Just hear your wheeze. Anyway, guys, everything here is created with the BeatSeat. And I hope you enjoy, and I hope you come back tomorrow. Sig Sauer in the house! My brother Sig! Guys, when Sig Sauer comes out, it's the crazy hour with Sig Sauer. You guys didn't know that? We have a bit where Sig's on the streets. And I'm like, Sig, what are you doing out there? He's like, I'm on the streets running after somebody. I'm going to catch them and tell them about the show. You guys don't know about the Mark Inspire show? You're not checking out Mark Inspires. How are you not being inspired by Mark Inspires? And he's running after people, throwing things at people, telling them, watch the stupid you're a dummy if you don't watch the show. Sig's been known to throw a rock or two at somebody so they just get it through their stupid head. Yeah. Tune in to the Mark Inspire show. You need to be inspired, you know? Just kidding, guys. Don't ever throw a rock at anybody. That's dumb, you know? You could kindly ask somebody with an elbow in the freaking fotch. No, I'm just kidding. Neck chop. You can do a neck chop. That's sometimes acceptable in Singapore. You know, if you're in Singapore, have at it, you know? But here in the U.S., use your words, you know, and kindness. Kindness opens doors, my friends. You know? Sugar tastes better than salt. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, I guess it depends on what dish, you know, you're enjoying. Sometimes you need a pinch of salt, and sugar would be disgusting in that moment, you know? It's always sugar. I wish it was, you know, but sugar's not good for you, Joanne. For you specifically, you know. Because we're here, and Trish Killian in Virginia, and We Have Liberty and Freedom came out, and we were all like, what are you freaking kidding me? Everybody, you rock. Thank you for being here. Kill it and grill it. Leisure number 7. Lori Wagner. I said it again. I'm going to run through the freaking list again, Joanne, because your wheeze. It's throwing me off, Joanne. We're going to do what? Joanne says she wants me to do it in reverse. You know what, Joanne? I'm happy to do it in reverse. Just this one time. I'm heading over to the tube, so if you're here and you're doing a lurkaroo, just pop in the chat and say what up. Anna Trails. This is a Channel 7 News exclusive, Joanne.
Channel 7 News. It's day 1682 in a row of the Mark Inspire Show. Hammer, jammer, bammer, whammer.
Had a bottle of Jameson. And just about to drink another round. This entire cup of Java/Jameson. This is Jameson inside of the bottle of Java. Yeah. Joanne, can you give me more Jameson?
Hammer, jammer, I'm here to drop the hammer rip the rip. Joanne, I can't speak anymore. Too much Jameson.
Guys, Hammer Jam may be back sometime in the future. But Channel 7 News exclusive Mark Pires here to say thank you, Anna Treos. Thank you, Barella. Thank you, Bradley Spot. Thank you, Derek Pardon. Kill it and grill it. You better kill it and then don't kill it. Don't grill it, then kill it. That's cruel and unusual. Leisure number 7.
Pamela Swan, Ness Coops, and Sarah Triskelion. We're in Virginia.
We have liberty and freedom. Guys, I hope you like the blue BeatSeat. This thing's freaking ridiculous. I can't wait to display this on the website tomorrow on BeatSeat.rocks with the other ones. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Until tomorrow, fam and friends. This is the longest running daily variety show on earth. The Mark Inspire Show. I hope you are inspired. And we'll see you tomorrow. What's that? Oh, Joanne says good night. I think she said it. I can't tell. She's wheezing.
You got to go away.